Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available. And for this month, it's inspired in the current Libra season we are on, and it's a love-focused reading. If you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box below, where you can also find the full list of current tarot services I offer. If you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Libras, I feel like during the next weeks you can find yourself to be very drawn, almost for some of you obsessed over something that is creating in you a sense of inspiration, stimulation, fascination. There seems to be something triggering here, a huge level of attraction. And I feel like for some of you Libras, there's a very mutual resonance between the way you're looking at this thing and the way this thing looks back at you. So it's a mutual interaction of fascination and a desire to discover, what's beneath it. All right, so what's beneath all of that? What is causing all of that? For some of you, this could be obviously especially related to relationships you might be forging during this time. For some of you Libras, you might meet here a new person. You might attract a new person into your life, and you're very fascinated by this person, by this influence, but you're still trying to figure it out, or you're still trying to decipher what they're really up to, what they're really about, their intentions, what they're hiding. There seems to be something here about a person you're encountering. For the majority of you Libras, it's a new connection, so someone you recently met or you're about to, that, in which there's a lot of attraction and a lot of mystery and a lot of unanswered questions that it's pushing you to find those answers through even ways that might not be your usual ways to find out about information. Some of you, this is just a person that you're finding very interesting. It doesn't have to be someone in which there's romantic or sexual interest in. I feel like there can also be here other percentage of Libras that this is about you really liking the way someone thinks, the way someone presents themselves to the world. So this can be, someone you are admiring by far. This can be a friend. This can be a teacher. This can be, someone you find out online that you really like to listen to, or you like to read what they write, what they're about. There seems to be just a lot of things creating in you this interesting pull to understand the workings of other people's minds. So there's something interesting here with the Magician as your opportunity, in which you are attracting, first of all, you're attracting a lot of things that can be of use. So the things that are coming your way during the next weeks are they're not irrelevant at all. They're not useless at all. Actually, quite the contrary. There seems to be a function to those things you're attracting. So the people you meet, the people you talk to, the places you go, the answers you receive, the opportunities, that come your way, everything can be used to your advantage. And it's very important that you keep that in mind, because I feel like sometimes some of you Libras are not, paying attention to how much of good use something could be. And so it's like you can miss opportunities, or you can miss on using those assets you have to attract, the new experiences you want, and actually being a more, some of you Libras, is about you wanting to be in a more free state, feeling less bothered, less anchored by an aspect that it's more heavy, that it's more dense, complex, that makes you feel trapped, you know, in your own self-doubt, or in the doubt and skepticism overall, that you hold about life in general. I feel like some of you Libras are getting yourselves back in touch with the magical element of life. So some of you are breaking free from years and years and years of skepticism, really, you know, anchored skepticism here. It's like you're having a complete shift of mindset here. Like you're getting into something, or you're finding out something, unlocking your something that, you know, makes you a believer, or makes you understand much better, you know, things that are of that are not of a material nature itself, that are about energy. Some of you are learning how to manipulate energy. Some of you are great manifestors already, and you're going to find that there's a lot that you can achieve right now through that use of the law of attraction, law of assumption, you know, just you trying to manifest things. It's like you can find the right way, the way that really works for you. And I feel like some of you are manifesting a success. You're manifesting a win, you're a victory you have really wanted to have. The thing is that I feel like for some of you Libras, you can end up actually manifesting something just to kind of realize that you didn't want that altogether. So it's like that feeling of, some of you could, yes, manifest, but you know, once you receive what you have been waiting for, you could either not know what to do with it, because maybe, so for some of you Libras, it's like being mindful of just, you know, playing around, in the sense that if you're just experimenting things for the sake of experiencing them, but then you're not really ready to receive those blessings, be aware, because you can, you know, just be playing, you know, with something that turns out to be real, and then you might not know what to do with it, with the Hangman here. And there's that feeling that whatever you ask for, whatever you work to get right now, there's an easy way to get it, but then it's not so easy to sustain it, to maintain it in your life. You need to make sure that you hold space in your life to have this thing. I feel like for some of you Libras, you're also not expecting a specific answer that might be coming your way. So it's like maybe you forgot about something you asked for. Maybe you forgot that you had here a specific, you know, question or issue that so much, it's like so much time has there has been so much time passed here in an issue that you kind of forgot here something, and it comes your way right now, and you're receiving unexpected news or unexpected information, and or that brings you an answer to something that bothered some of you for a long time, but not so much anymore at a conscious level. For others of you, there's that feeling also of you being able to open a door for something in which you're not completely ready. It's like you're not completely ready for it, but the attraction again, the interest in this matter is so strong that you might still go for it even though you're not ready. And the message here is that you just want to consider before you enter into that door, whatever that represents to you. Can be a new relationship, a new career opportunity, a new lifestyle, a new routine that you set in place, you know, a new hobby, whatever it is. Just make sure that you understand the motivations for entering into that new beginning, because I feel like if you just go on an impulse, again, to have that fun, to have that pleasure of the moment, and then you want to come out of it. It might not be so easy to come out of it, all right? Or you might come out of it and have to deal with consequences that you really didn't measure or really took in consideration. Took in consideration before all of this. I also feel like for others of you Libras, your advice here with the Hangman is to not get into desperation mode, where because maybe something you want is taking a while to happen, you might really want to push it in a way that is not the best. So it's like one of those moments also where, because we're not getting what we want right away, we can end up doing things to ensure that it happens, and it can backfire, or it can make us again cross a line that we don't want to cross. I also feel like for some of you Libras that are skilled again in energy manipulation, manifestation, and all of that, be mindful of what impulsivity, stubbornness, jealousy, possessiveness can make you do right now, because you yourself can want to manipulate someone's reaction or something's response, that in reality this other thing might not be ready to give or to offer, and you yourself might not be. But it's that impatience that is rising that might make you want to push things to a certain extent that can end up creating more havoc. And I feel like some of you are dealing here with issues of jealousy and possessiveness, all right? So for those of you that have a partnership, this can be a time where you and your partner could be dealing with a dynamic where one wants to control the other, or there's this smothering energy. I feel like some of you feel either very suffocated by the person you're with, or there's a lack of freedom to pursue your own interests here with the Magician, or you could be doing this yourself to the person you are with. For the case that this is about this new person also that you're meeting, right from the start, if you have recently met someone and you already have this very insecure, jealous, possessive feelings, I feel like this is what needs to be also, like, you need to be vigilant about this, because I feel like for some of you right from the start, you can start feeling things very intensely, and it's probably mutual here, as I said. Or you can see a red flag in a person that makes you then take a step back. Like you can see that right from the start, this person you're meeting is displaying behaviors that for you could be seen as a red flag, or you could be seen as something you don't want to deal with. Do I really want to deal with this? And you might take a step back due to this very intense reactions of specifically possessiveness. But it's interesting because I feel like it's a very mutual thing. So I feel like you might be as possessive as the other person you're dealing with, and this is causing friction in getting both energies actually working together with peace. The challenge is the Six of Wands, is to have the confidence enough in you and the confidence enough in what you have to offer, to be okay with how things are unfolding right now without wanting to cheat, to hear the results, go in easy routes to make it happen, faster than it's what, than what is supposed to be. So be mindful of tricks, both played by you or by others, because this can lead to further complications that you're not ready actually to deal with. So I hope you have a great mid-month. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.